Thanks for visiting my YouTube channel. Here are the NBA regular season standings updates, game result, and the game schedule for tomorrow. For the game result, in the first game, the Boston Celtics beat the Toronto Raptors, with a score of 125-117. Peyton Pritchard was the top scorer for the Boston Celtics with 27 points, followed by Jaylen Brown scored 25 points, Sam Hauser had 19 points, and Derek White added 18 points. R.J. Barrett and Jacob Walter was the top scorer for the Toronto Raptors with 19 points each. In the second game, the Philadelphia 76ers got their second straight win after defeating the Orlando Magic, with a score of 103-91. Tyrese Maxey was the top scorer for the Philadelphia 76ers with 29 points, followed by Joel Embiid had 22 points and 9 rebounds, Paul George scored 18 points and 9 rebounds, and Dominic Barlow added 11 points and 9 rebounds. Desmond Bane was the top scorer for the Orlando Magic with 23 points, followed by Anthony Black scored 21 points. The New Orleans Pelicans snapped their 9-game losing streak after defeating the Washington Wizards, with a score of 128-107. Trey Murphy was the top scorer for the New Orleans Pelicans with 35 points, followed by Zion Williamson scored 31 points, Jeremiah Fears had 21 points, and Derek Queen made a triple-double performance of 14 points, 16 rebounds and 12 assists. Keyshawn George and Tristan Vukcevic was the top scorer for the Washington Wizards with 15 points each. The LA Clippers beat the Brooklyn Nets, with a score of 121-105. James Harden was the top scorer for the LA Clippers with 31 points, followed by Kawhi Leonard scored 26 points, Jordan Miller had 21 points, and John Collins added 16 points. Igor Deman was the top scorer for the Brooklyn Nets with 19 points, followed by Michael Porter scored 18 points. The Oklahoma City Thunder got their second straight win after defeating the Memphis Grizzlies, with a score of 117-116. Jalen Williams was the top scorer for the Oklahoma City Thunder with a double-double performance of 26 points and 10 assists, followed by Ajay Mitchell scored 23 points, Kenrich Williams had 21 points, and Aaron Wiggins added 16 points. Jaren Jackson was the top scorer for the Memphis Grizzlies with 23 points, followed by G.G. Jackson scored 18 points. The Atlanta Hawks got their second straight win after defeating the Denver Nuggets, with a score of 110-87. Jalen Johnson was the top scorer for the Atlanta Hawks with 29 points and 9 rebounds, followed by Nickeil Alexander-Walker scored 22 points, Dyson Daniels made a triple-double performance of 17 points, 11 rebounds and 10 assists, and Onyeka Okongwu added 15 points. Peyton Watson was the top scorer for the Denver Nuggets with a double-double performance of 25 points and 11 rebounds, followed by Aaron Gordon scored 14 points. The Phoenix Suns got their second straight win after defeating the New York Knicks, with a score of 112-107. Devin Booker was the top scorer for the Phoenix Suns with 31 points, followed by Dillon Brooks scored 27 points, Royce O'Neal had 12 points, and Mark Williams added 10 points. Jalen Brunson was the top scorer for the New York Knicks with 27 points, followed by Miles McBride scored 17 points. The Golden State Warriors got their second straight win after defeating the Sacramento Kings, with a score of 137-103. Stephen Curry was the top scorer for the Golden State Warriors with a double-double performance of 27 points and 10 assists, followed by DeAnthony Melton had 19 points, Jimmy Butler scored 15 points, and Brandon Podziemski added 14 points. DeMar DeRozan was the top scorer for the Sacramento Kings with 24 points, followed by Zach LaVine scored 15 points. The Portland Trail Blazers got their 5-game winning streak after defeating the Houston Rockets, with a score of 111-105. Toumani Camara was the top scorer for the Portland Trail Blazers with 25 points, followed by Shaedon Sharpe and Deni Avdija scored 20 points each, and Caleb Love added 18 points. Kevin Durant was the top scorer for the Houston Rockets with a double-double performance of 30 points and 12 rebounds, followed by Amen Thompson scored 24 points. In the last game, the Milwaukee Bucks beat the Los Angeles Lakers, with a score of 105-101. Kevin Porter was the top scorer for the Milwaukee Bucks with 22 points, followed by Giannis Antetokounmpo scored 21 points, Kyle Kuzma had 13 points, and AJ Green added 11 points. LeBron James was the top scorer for the Los Angeles Lakers and made a double-double performance of 26 points and 10 assists with 9 rebounds, followed by Luka Doncic scored 24 points, 9 rebounds and 9 assists. And here are the NBA regular season standings updates. For the Eastern Conference standings, the number 1 in the Eastern Conference standings is Detroit Pistons, with a record of 28 wins and 9 losses. The number 2 is Boston Celtics, with a record of 24 wins and 13 losses. The number 3 is New York Knicks, with a record of 24 wins and 14 losses. The number 4 is Toronto Raptors, with a record of 23 wins and 16 losses. The number 5 is Philadelphia 76ers, with a record of 21 wins and 15 losses. The number 6 is Miami Heat, with a record of 20 wins and 17 losses. The number 7 and number 8 is Cleveland Cavaliers and Orlando Magic, with a record of 21 wins and 18 losses. The number 9 is Atlanta Hawks, with a record of 19 wins and 21 losses. The number 10 is Chicago Bulls, with a record of 17 wins and 20 losses. The number 11 is Milwaukee Bucks, with a record of 17 wins and 21 losses. The number 12 is Charlotte Hornets, with a record of 13 wins and 25 losses. The number 13 is Brooklyn Nets, with a record of 11 wins and 24 losses. The number 14 is Washington Wizards, with a record of 10 wins and 27 losses. The number 15 is Indiana Pacers, with a record of 7 wins and 31 losses. For the Western Conference standings updates, the number 1 in the Western Conference standings is Oklahoma City Thunder, with a record of 32 wins and 7 losses. The number 2 is San Antonio Spurs, with a record of 26 wins and 11 losses. The number 3 and number 4 is Denver Nuggets and Minnesota Timberwolves, with a record of 25 wins and 13 losses. The number 5 is Los Angeles Lakers, with a record of 23 wins and 13 losses. The number 6 is Houston Rockets, with a record of 22 wins and 13 losses. The number 7 is Phoenix Suns, with a record of 23 wins and 15 losses. The number 8 is Golden State Warriors, with a record of 21 wins and 18 losses. The number 9 is Portland Trail Blazers, with a record of 19 wins and 20 losses. The number 10 is Memphis Grizzlies, with a record of 16 wins and 22 losses. The number 11 is LA Clippers, with a record of 14 wins and 23 losses. The number 12 is Dallas Mavericks, with a record of 14 wins and 24 losses. The number 13 is Utah Jazz, with a record of 13 wins and 24 losses. The number 14 is New Orleans Pelicans, with a record of 9 wins and 31 losses. The number 15 is Sacramento Kings, with a record of 8 wins and 30 losses. And here are the games scheduled for tomorrow, January 11. In the first game, 2 a.m., Cleveland Cavaliers vs. Minnesota Timberwolves. In the second game, at 8 a.m., Indiana Pacers vs. Miami Heat. In the third game, at 8:30 a.m., Detroit Pistons vs. LA Clippers. In the fourth game, at 9 a.m., Boston Celtics vs. San Antonio Spurs, and Chicago Bulls vs. Dallas Mavericks. In the last game, at 10:30 a.m., Utah Jazz vs. Charlotte Hornets.